Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, I'm coming from Serbia, which, as you all know, has an experience of terror, wars, genocide, and I'm quite familiar how states use terror as a system of rule. I was also a member of the UN Inquiry Commission into North Korea. So Iran is doing the same, silencing dissent, spreading fear, clinging to power at any cost. When I speak of Iran, I do not refer only to politics or repression. I think of the mothers who still search for the graves of their children from 1988, and of the young Iranians today who dare to dream of freedom despite knowing the cost. Their struggle is not abstract. It is profoundly human. And it is our responsibility to ensure their courage is not met with the world's silence. And it is Iran stands at the crossroads, and so does the world. A regime that once buried thousands in mass graves now praises those killings as a historic success. The Iranian people have shown remarkable courage and dedication in their struggle for freedom. They deserve not only our respect, but our active support in their effort to liberate themselves from tyranny. Iranian society is ready for change, but the regime, fearing this shift, is tightening its grip, escalating repression to block the future its people demand. On July 7, 2025, Fars news agency linked to the Revolutionary Guard praised the 1988 mass execution as a successful historical experience. This was not just revisionism, it was an open call for atrocity crimes, a warning that such horrors could happen again. We must take it seriously. The signs are clear. Iran's authorities are stepping up executions, torture, and forced relocations. This is not random. It follows the same pattern that led to the 1988 massacre of political prisoners. If the world stays passive, history will repeat itself. In recent weeks, two men, Behruz Ehsani and Mehdi Hassani, were executed. Their crime links to the opposition PMOI. Their trials were shams. Their confessions were forced. Their deaths were meant to crush dissent. 14 more prisoners now wait for the same fate. At the same time, the regime is erasing the past. Tehran's deputy mayor admitted that Section 41 of Behsht Zahra Cemetery, where thousands of executed prisoners are buried, was destroyed and turned into a parking lot. This is not just desecration. It is an attempt to wipe out memory itself. Why does this continue? Because of impunity. The killers in 1988 were never punished. Many rose to the highest offices of the state. That impunity is what emboldens the regime today. It is, in effect, a license for future crimes. We cannot let that stand. When the world looks away, it tells perpetrators their crimes are allowed. Iran is now testing that dangerous lesson in real time. There are tools to respond. The UN fact-finding mission in Iran was created to investigate abuses. Its role is urgent now. It must immediately expand its work to cover 2 points. First, the Revolutionary Guard's incitements. The Fars news editorial is not harmless commentary. It is direct incitement to commit crimes against humanity. Second, the current wave of executions and repression, arrests, sham trials, and death sentences are part of an escalating plan of state killings. In 1988, the world stayed silent. Thousands were murdered. The warning signs were there, but ignored. Today, the regime itself is broadcasting the warning signs. Silence now would mean complicity. We have a duty to act. Remembering the victims is not enough. We must break the cycle of impunity. That means accountability. That means empowering international bodies, starting with the fact-finding mission to investigate and expose. The lives of thousands depend on it. The international community must stand with the Iranian people now, before today's repression turns into tomorrow's massacre. Oppression may last for a night, but it will be washed away by justice at dawn. And I think that women in Iran will be game changers. Thank you very much.